Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
It was back in 2003 when Drive for Justice was held. It was the first ever bone marrow drive on Guam, all to help 5-year-old Justice Tidegui, who was battling leukemia. And although she would succumb to the disease, her legacy lives on, with thousands of Pacific Islanders now on the National Bone Marrow Registry, who could help save other lives. Among those thousands are Maddie Martinez and her husband, Sean.
We decided to join the drive because we just had our son, and then we said we just never know, like if our son will be sick or whatever, that we could be in that same shoe, and I don't think we would ever want to experience that.
Fast forward 17 years later, the 37-year-old kindergarten teacher at St. Francis Catholic School is preparing to head out to Hawaii this week to donate stem cells for a female patient after being notified she was a match.
I get that call. My mom got the call. It was her number that was there. And so that freaked her out. And then I ended up calling back, and then we got the email and everything was just put into play. For me, it was already instant. But of course, I had to talk to my husband and talk to my son, and they immediately knew that no matter what they would say, I was gonna do it.
According to Maddie, she was supposed to leave sometime during the first week of August, but the flight was moved up, with her and her husband leaving Thursday. However, this is not the first time she received such a call. It was back in March she was told she was a match for a patient.
We were just like, oh my gosh, and of course I prayed and I spoke to Father Felix, and I was just like, I was scared, but then at the same time I was like, I lost my niece and my godson, and so I felt that was the driving, I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna do it. Tell me what more do I need to do to say yes?
She was committed, doing daily lab work to get the process going, and then it just stopped, and she took it hard.
I thought it was something wrong with me, and so we literally asked my doctors, what were the results, could we get it? And there was nothing wrong on my end. It was just, we got the email that it was on the patient, and so I cried, I prayed, and I prayed for the person.
With this match, Maddie got the call towards the end of May, and the process was moving quicker, but she was ready. The morning after arriving in Hawaii, she immediately begins the 5-day procedure.
I have to take that whole mental, and say, okay, I'm gonna be okay. This is gonna save someone probably in the future. And it's just been amazing, scary but amazing.
In preparing for everything, Maddie says she has had amazing assistance from Dr. Tom Shea and his staff. Asked her what she would say to those to encourage people to take advantage of such an opportunity and donate. She says, do it.
Make the effort to do it, because honestly, I never, I did it to try to help save justice. And you just never know. I mean, look at where I am now. Now there's that hope that I could give the individual another chance at life.
Maddie says she has been abundantly blessed with love and support from family, friends, and her St. Francis team.
I have a friend, Ruth. She did it, and she has called me and spoken to me, and she's amazingly strong, and she's just like, you'll be okay, Maddie. And she's guiding me, and so of course everything is just mentally. So I have faith. My faith is bigger than my fears. And although I'm very nervous to do it because I'm scared of needles, it's just do it. Have the courage to do it. Have the courage to save someone. And the rest is all in God's hands.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Joan Aguon Charfauros.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.